Hi, and welcome to the video training titled Pay-Per-Click Readiness. Before beginning any paid advertising campaign, you'll want to ensure that your site is prepared to convert your visitors to paying customers as much as possible. One advantage that pay-per-click advertising has over many other types of advertising is that you can determine exactly what people are looking for when they come to your site. This will enable you to target market, which helps increase your chances of a visitor buying from you. Once you've determined the products you want to sell with your advertising, you need to focus on a few areas of your site to help increase the chances of making the sale. Let's start with your home page. Although this will not necessarily be the primary starting point for most of your pay-per-click visitors, many of them will surf by it anyway. You need to make sure that your home page is user-friendly. In other words, the easier it is for visitors to find what they're looking for, the better chance that they'll buy it. Is your home page cosmetically appealing? Also, you don't want to have a template on the side of a beach scene if you're selling snow skis. Give them a professional look that represents your product well. Avoid using more than one font on your site for continuity. Use a background color that enhances your site and makes it easy to see the words on the page. Put some content on your home page. Give your visitors something to read that they will find informative. The longer you can keep them on your site, the better chances of them buying from you. Let's discuss your product descriptions and pictures now. Make sure your product pictures are loaded on your site. Normally, you will not sell any products that you do not have a picture of. Make sure that the picture is large enough to see clearly, but not so large that it takes too long for your page to download. Product descriptions are vital too. Do not assume that your customer is familiar with your product. Tell them all about it, what size it is, what's it made of. If the colors aren't obvious, then describe those too. Make sure you give them all the specifications when applicable. List the features of the product, but more importantly, tell the visitor the benefits of the product. How will it help them? Whatever it is, just remember that the customer not only wants to know all the details and descriptions of the products, but they want to know exactly how it's going to benefit them. If you skimp on your product descriptions, then you should not expect to convert any of the visitors from your site. You'll also want to ensure your ordering process is smooth and error-free. Go ahead and purchase something from your site. It doesn't matter what the item is, since the money is going into your bank account anyway. There's no sense in having people come to your site and buy something if you do not know that the entire purchasing process is set up correctly. Check your shipping rates too. Customers look at the shipping cost as a determining factor when they're making a decision. If you're selling a $3 item, for example, that weighs less than a pound, and you're charging $10 shipping, you may have a hard time selling any. You may want to consider a more economical way to factor your shipping cost on your shopping cart. Go through your entire site and click on each link. You do not want to have any broken links, in other words, links that don't lead to a valid page on your site. Also, spell check each page of your site. Nothing says unprofessional like a site with misspelled words. After you've started your pay-per-click campaign, watch your site closely. Remember that when you're getting targeted traffic to your site and no one is buying anything, there's a reason. If you complete your entire pay-per-click campaign without even one sale, then that should tell you something. It should alert you to the fact that people are not buying for a reason. Chalk up your campaign cost in the education category and get back to work on your site. It may help to get some professional advice by having experts evaluate your website and give you some feedback on it. Try one of our professional website evaluations to help you find some problem areas that you may be having. Whatever you do, don't throw in the towel. If your first advertising campaign does not make you tons of money, there's a reason why. Learn from the experience and get better with each one. Remember this, advertising works, and more specifically, pay-per-click advertising works.